Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So on today's episode, we're going to be talking about an effective tube for hyperpigmentation, and that is Melanofree. So you can see this is Melanofree. I've used it. I don't be scared. I didn't use it for 2 months or 3 months. I only used it for a month to tackle some specific part of my body that has hyperpigmentation or dark spots. So today we're going to be reviewing this product. And this product is said to have 4% hydroquinone. If you're trying to target hyperpigmentation, you must use an active, maybe hydroquinone. But you must also be very careful, especially if you're dark skinned like me or even light skin. You need to invest in a good sunscreen. So this, a lot of controversy and a lot of bad ways of using it. People say rub it on your skin overnight, but the product instruction says rub it on your skin, leave for 30 minutes, then rinse off. They didn't say overnight, but people use it overnight, and yeah, it works for some people. For this tube, I have used it. My sister has used it, so I'm going to talk about my experience and my sister's experience. For my experience, I first started using it without rinsing up because it can be tiring, and sometimes I rinse it off, and I use it once in a week. Once, not twice. Once in a week, I use it all to target my hyperpigmentation. By the end of the treatment, and I used it without reasoning. I could see that my hyperpigmentation was getting lighter, but it was so bad for me. I was so scared, so I started raising it off and all. And after using it, I decided to just stop using it because if I continued using this, it could probably damage my skin because I was just using aqua sunscreen and my sunscreen wasn't really active for that. If I continued like using it without rinsing it, so I started rinsing it off. And yes, it lightened my hyperpigmentation a bit, but not all part of it. So it didn't damage my skin because I was careful with it. I rinsed it off. But my sister was using it on her face. It didn't damage her face. Her face, oh my god, her face was glowing so much. And she's actually fair. She isn't as dark as me. So you could understand that her face can't be, damaged by this. Like, and the even if it's got her lighter, it won't be as noticeable as it would be on my skin. I didn't use this on my face though because I don't have any hyperpigmentation on my face, but I use this on the part of my body that has hyperpigmentation, and it didn't damage it at all. It worked well for me, and it will lighten you. Just invest in a good sunscreen if you want to use it on your face. As a dark person, please don't leave it overnight. She leaves it overnight, but her face was rhyming with her skin because I said she was fair and she was just targeting dark spot on her face, and the dark spots got cleared, so it was like perfect for her. But if it was someone like me that have very sensitive skin and I'm dark, that I use this and I didn't raise it up, I know I was going to get fairer in that part of my face and the rest of my face will be darker than that part. So I would recommend it, yes, but I would say if you have very sensitive skin, please rinse it off. Don't leave it overnight. Rinse it off. And don't use it more than 1 month. I didn't use it more than 1 month. I still have some inside, but this is just for some part of my body in case I develop dark spots. Not on my face. Maybe mosquito bites on my hand, I can just destroy it. Not on my face. I can't put this on my face. I'm so scared to put it because it has hydroquinone. And also, maybe if you have dark knuckles, you can invest in this as well. You just use sunscreen, body cream is sunscreen. Just put it there. It's kind of lighting. They can't say, oh, your dark knuckles is lighter than your feet. Obviously, even you'll be noticing the change, and it will just be lightening it gradually. And I would not advise I use it for more than twice in a week. I use it once in a week and I withdraw. I use it once in a week because there's something called rebound. I don't want you to have like rebound hyperpigmentation. So I would be rating this a 7/10 because it worked for my sister well, and it worked for me as well, but not as well. It didn't clear everything, but 7/10 because it worked for my sister. And I still have eye hopes in some part of my body that are darker. Do you understand? If I want to use it for that part, I still have eye hope that it can clear that dark area if I concentrate on it, and if I don't rinse it off. Maybe those parts are not as sensitive as my face and my other body as well. So I would recommend, if you have serious hyperpigmentation, dark spots, you can get this, and the cost is just 13,000, or I guess. I think it was 13,000. I shouldn't be more than that. So thank you for watching today's episode of my products review. Until next time, episode of my rest signs out.